Hi, today is Monday, November 20th, and, I weighed, and I weigh the same, which is fine, because like I said, I wasn't really expecting weight loss this week. Oh, and also, I started on a Wednesday, so, yeah, it wasn't like a full week, and, but just for sake of remembering and stuff, we'll say that it was. So this is technically, I'm ending week 2, starting week 3. Like I said, I weigh the same. It was, my Aunt Flo came to visit, so I know that I think is the main reason. I also was a lot hungrier. The cravings were a lot harder to get over this time than the first time I did keto. I think that's because I was just eating so bad, and the worse you eat, the worse you feel. So, like anybody who's considering doing keto, I really recommend, like, number one, watch other people's videos and their mistakes, but mostly kind of start eating healthier gradually. That way you don't get such a shock to your system. Because, if you go from eating like ice cream and Taco Bell and McDonald's on a Sunday and then you start keto on Monday, you're going to get sick. So I really would recommend that you maybe, start adding in avocados and then eating a salad for lunch and slowly kind of eating healthier and healthier, and by slowly decreasing your carbs, you're not going to get as sick. With that being said, one thing I've learned so far, and I've only been doing this for like 3-4 weeks, whatever, when you cheat on this before you hit the 6 weeks of being on it, because everything I've watched and read, they recommend you be strict for 6 weeks before you give yourself a cheat. Like I said, went off that week, and it was really hard to get back on track. Really hard. I was sick. I got that flu. I don't know if it was keto flu or the flu or both. And, it was fun. I don't regret it. It is what it is. It happened. I do wish that I, instead of having like cheat days, had cheat meals, because I think it's a lot easier to get on track again after you just have like a cheat meal. When you cheat on keto, and I don't know because I haven't made it to 6 weeks yet, but before the 6 weeks, there are consequences. My stomach will cramp. Getting the keto flu was probably the main one, and then I feel really bloated, but I'm sure that's from Aunt Flo. And you just I really really would recommend anybody's doing keto to slowly decrease your carbs, because it's a hard hit. When you think of the whole keto process of, instead of burning off all these carbs and stuff in your body's starting to burn your fat as fuel, which is what we're supposed to be doing, your body is going to take time to adjust. So, like, my skin has been breaking out in like these big, I don't know, it's like there's few of them, but they're these really large, like deep-rooted acne, but they're like coming to the surface. So I think that is, a great part of the diet. Also, on keto, I sleep so much better. Like, as soon as I hit the pillow, like, I am out now, which for years, I'm 28 now, like since 18, probably even younger. Like, I've always kind of had a hard time falling asleep, you know, it would take me like hours and hours of just kind of like laying there and trying to read or trying to distract myself or, you know, and then with all the pregnancies and stuff, I mean, I've never slept so solidly. I'm still getting like the same amount of sleep. And lately, I've been staying up way too late because I just started watching Grey's Anatomy. And I have never ever watched that show before. Except for, you know, I started a few days ago. Anyway, I've been staying up to like 2 on accident watching it. But, like, when I go lay down, I am asleep. Like, I am out. And that has never, ever been me. Like, I have always been an extremely light sleeper. But now, I mean, and I will wake up, you know, to certain noises, of course, the kids and whatnot. But, man, I enjoy my sleep so much more. I know I look really tired right now, but I literally, like, just woke up. Also, I am wearing a pair of pants that I forgot I had, and they are a 13, and I have the same brand in a pair of shorts that are a size 9. So I think I'm going to be using these as like my starting jeans. So today I will take a body shot since I'm dressed and up. We're going to Zumba tonight, starting that back up because like I said, I was sick. I haven't been to the gym. And my energy is starting to come back, which that is like the number one thing if you watch anybody's videos is their energy. Like, I feel so good. Like, I just feel so awake and alive and happy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just weird. Like, I'm just happy. Like, I mean, yeah, life is life and crappy things happen, and my kids are probably going to drive me nuts today because, you know, they're on Thanksgiving break. But I just feel so happy. And for the longest time I was unhappy. And so feeling this like just pure, I don't even know, joy. Oh, my husband, he has been doing it with me, but I know he's not eating enough fat. So I got to try to get him to incorporate more fats. He has been putting heavy whipping cream in his coffee. We're trying to make our own like bulletproof coffee. I'm kind of trying to make my own bulletproof hot chocolate because, you know, it's November, December, and peppermint mochas from McDonald's or Starbucks are like my thing. But, you know, you can't have those. So I've been trying to rig my own with, you know, Hershey's baking chocolate and some stevia with, I heat up water first, just in the microwave. I was doing it on the stove, but it just made too much of a mess. So I filled my cup like 3/4 of a way, and then I microwave it for about 2 minutes because you want it to be really hot because you're going to be adding stuff to cool it. So then I get that, and then I add 2 tablespoons of the heavy whipping cream, and depending on your cup, you have to adjust. But yeah, 2 tablespoons of the heavy whipping cream, and then I add. At first, I was doing 3 scoops of the chocolate. Now I'm only doing 2 or maybe just 1 tablespoon, and then 3 packets of stevia. I like the powdered pre-packet ones. They're just easier for me. And then I know there's a lot of controversy on coffee creamers because they have those artificial sweeteners that you're not supposed to have when you're on keto. But, you know, I've been watching more and more people, and there's some people who drink diet soda, the sugar-free rock stars, stuff like that. And so I'm kind of like, well, you know, it's the sugar-free peppermint mocha. So I'm like, I gotta have something. I know there's so many people that just have different views, and I like that you can adjust it. The only thing I know about is the aspartame can kick you out of ketosis, and plus aspartame is just bad for you anyway, like cancer-wise. It causes chronic pain. I just started finding out about it can cause mental problems. Anyway, back to the hot chocolate. So yeah, you get your water, microwave it, add your heavy whipping cream, your, baking powder, chocolate, and the stevia. And then I add in the peppermint coffee creamer, the sugar-free one from Coffee Mate, and stir it up. And it's really good. It's really rich, and depending on how sweet you like it, I like the chocolatey taste kind of more than the sweetness, so I only do the 3 packets. Plus the creamer sweetens it too, and it's good. I really like it. That is like my new thing. I don't know how keto it is. I mean, I'm thinking of all those ingredients, and you're allowed to have the chocolate. You're allowed to, there's no carbs in that. I think the creamer has like 1 carb. I'd have to look. I'll look later. But yeah, your heavy whipped cream's the fat. There's just water, the chocolate. Yeah, if anything, I would think it was like a Bulletproof hot chocolate, but I'm not sure, and don't quote me on that. That's just what I'm doing. But I didn't lose weight this week, and I have been doing that, so we'll see. I will continue that, and if I don't lose any weight this week with working out and stuff, then maybe I'll cut it. But I really don't see a reason to. Maybe just cut down on it. Yeah, like I said, I'm down. I didn't lose weight this week, but I'm down 10 pounds since starting keto. Technically, I think this would be my 4th week if I hadn't taken that week off. But, we're starting week 2. And this diet is not hard. It is really not hard. You just have to make sure that you have the right foods. And even if you only have like eggs and cheese and bacon and just some salad, you're fine. Like, it is really not hard. It's very, very basic. Right now, I'm aiming for 1 month of just like strict, basic keto foods. I know there are so many copycat recipes out there. I did see one for a copycat pecan pie, which I might make us, because Thanksgiving is a few days away. But I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos, because I'm the type of person, when I want to do something, like, I will research the crap out of it. And so I've seen a lot of people like not lose weight when they start with the substitutes, because they're eating too many of them. Like keto pancakes, are fine in moderation. You do not want to be eating keto pancake every single day. I mean, if you want to have one like on Sunday or something. But yeah, anyone starting this diet, just really, really just watch other people on YouTube. That is the best way to learn, is just watching. I've also been watching a lot of people with their, mistakes or things I didn't know about keto before I started. And that helps a lot. The mayo drops, I never would have learned about those if I hadn't watched other people. And if you don't want to use the mayo drops, I've also seen people just use lemon juice to help them. Even lemon juice and salt, adding to their ice water, just a little bit of salt. I've seen people doing that. The chicken broth, that really helped me kind of kick the keto flu. And I still actually kind of like to drink it. It's pretty good. That's all I have to say right now. I will see you guys in a bit when I do that whole body shot thing. And I don't know. If I think of anything else interesting to record, I'll do that. So, okay. So this is, oops, hold on. So it's November 20th, and I'm down 10 pounds using keto. These are the pants I was talking about. They are Wallflower size 13. They have a little bit of stretch, but not a lot. So these are going to be my try-on pants. I have a little, not too much, a little bit of hanging over. The shirt is super stretchy, so it's clinging to everything. Here's the front, the side.